Hey everybody, Ryan Deming here of iMarketingForum.net as well as RyanDeming.com. Making this video here about getting started, I guess, with CPA marketing and what CPA marketing is. Gonna try to do this video in one shoot, so if I mess up at some parts, forgive me, I'll try to fix it. But yeah, let's get started. So, the first thing is, what is CPA marketing? CPA stands for cost per action, which basically means every time someone does a specific action, depending on what the advertiser says you have to do, you'll get paid for the money. So I'm going to open up this network here called Peerfly. I don't really use them anymore, but they're perfect for this example because they have a bunch of different CPA offers that I can display without much trouble. So what I'm going to show you here is called an email or zip submit, which basically means every time someone fills out their email or their zip code, depending on the advertisement, you get paid usually somewhere around $1 to $1.50. So here's an example here. This is a CPA offer from Peerfly. You send them a specific link or a pop-up or something along those lines. It takes them here. Test and keep an iPod 2 for free. Awesome. Basically, every time someone fills out their email here, you'll get paid the $1.50 that Peerfly says you get paid. It converts very easily. You can make a lot of money doing it as long as you have the targeted traffic. That's not the only type of offer there is, though. There's cell phone types, such as this. That's not the cell phone one. There's cell phone types where they'll put in their cell phone number, they'll get sent a PIN number, and they put in the PIN number to the ad, and you'll get like $7, $5 to $7, something usually in that range for doing that. There's also kinds like this, which is like just normal affiliate marketing. Whenever someone buys this for $120, you'll get like $40 from it. There's a bunch of different types. I'm not going to go through all of them, but that's the gist of what this is about. Basically, they have to do something and then you get paid for it every time they do the action. That's why it's called cost per action. So that's the gist of what CPA is. We're actually going to talk about here Unlocker. Download Unlocker content is what it's called. And I'll show you an example of that here. So this site is called fileice.net. I'll have a link in the description if you're interested in signing up here. I suggest it to most other CPA sites in this field, I guess. So you'll upload files, and basically they set up everything for you. You upload the file and you're good to go. You're ready to start sending it to people and start earning money. So I've uploaded a file here called How to Make Money Online Using CPA Marketing. I made a short description, and then boom, they gave me this page. And basically how this works is when you send people here, they can either do this, they can purchase a premium account credit, which most people won't do unless you're really giving out something that they want. Or they can click the regular download button, and this little box here pops up with 5 different CPA offers that they choose for you. FileIce will choose it for you. You don't get to select what types of offers it is. They're usually just random email zip submit type offers. So this one converts on the second page. This one converts after someone fills in their PIN number from an email. This one unlocks when they download whatever this program is. This one does it on the program download as well. And this one also is a program download. So when they do that, it'll unlock the survey and they'll be able to download whatever your file is. So it's like I consider CPA Unlocker like a win-win because they get something that they want and you get money for it without them actually paying anything. A lot of people kind of abuse this system by giving out stuff that they shouldn't be giving out, like copyrighted content, and I suggest against doing that because it'll get your earnings forfeited and you could risk a lawsuit depending on who notices, I guess. So don't market copyrighted content. Make sure it's stuff you own. So now I'm going to start talking about how to actually start earning doing this. And the first step that I would suggest is to, 1, think of what you're going to market, and I'll get into that in a minute here. And 2, brand yourself. So you'll probably want to set up, if you don't want to spend any money, you'll want to set up a free Web 2.0 blogging type site such as WordPress, Blogger, Squeedo, Tumblr if you really want to, or like a Weebly, that kind of deal. And then that you'll basically, if you're doing an internet marketing type blog, you'll name it like internet marketing tips for you, or if you're doing something about Photoshop, you can be like Photoshop tutorials, something along the lines of that. You can just brand yourself. It really depends on what your topic is. Don't worry about making that yet. I'm just mentioning this now because I'm going to mention it again down the line. So you're going to want to brand yourself there. I'd suggest creating a YouTube account as well with the same type of topic in mind. And you're going to use both of these to generate traffic and get repeat customers. So some suggestions on what to upload and market. I would suggest either something you're knowledgeable about, find something you're knowledgeable about, think hard, what are you really good at? Or what are you really knowledgeable about? And write a book about it. It doesn't have to be long, just 2 to 3 pages, as long as it's something that's in-depth and high quality. Don't write like crap tier stuff that no one's actually going to want because they're going to download it and then they're going to say, well, this sucked, like why did I just download this? And then they're never going to come back to you. They're never going to download something from you again. That is the opposite of what you want. You want them to say, wow, this was really worth filling out that really short survey. The guy really knows what he's talking about. I'm going to bookmark this blog, or I'm going to subscribe to this guy on YouTube just in case he releases something else that is equally awesome. That's the gist of what you want them to say when they download your content. So what you could do is, write an ebook about something you're really knowledgeable about. So if you know a lot about dog training, you can write some dog training tips. If you know a lot about video games, you can write a strategy guide. If you know a lot about internet marketing, you can write a guide to internet marketing. Whatever you're knowledgeable about. Also, if you're good with, Photoshop or video editing or that kind of stuff, you can, make a Photoshop tutorial and then upload the finished PSD and say, if you want the finished PSD, download here. Or same thing with video editing, you can make an effect, and if you're like, you want the effect, you can download it here. If you're a songwriter, you can have a song and then offer them a free download with a CPA Unlocker. That kind of stuff. Make sure it's, stuff people are going to want, and also stuff that you own the rights to. And then once you've figured out what you're going to market, once you have it all set up and online, you have your blog set up, you're all branded, start, posting on your blog different things that you're marketing. So if you have one book, you can just post the one book, and then down the line you can do another book, down the line another book, you know what I mean? That kind of deal. But now you're going to have to get traffic to your blog, and the best way to do that, in my opinion, is there's 2 ways that are completely free and are awesome for generating traffic, and those 2 ways are YouTube and internet forums. So on YouTube, if you have an ebook, you can just quickly describe it, or you can give out like a few tips and say that you can really go in depth on these tips in this book if you really want to learn about it. So you can say, oh, well, internet marketing is great. There's 3 different ways you can earn money. You can do CPA marketing, affiliate marketing, or you can just do, PPC advertising. They're great ways to earn money. If you want to learn more about that, there's a link to my blog in the description here, and it'll discuss everything there is about all 3 of these methods in depth. And then, people will click that. They'll go to your blog. They'll read whatever your post is, and then you can say, if you want even more information about this, download this book. It's completely free. Just fill out a quick survey to make sure that everything's all right. So that's one way to do it on YouTube. Or if you're doing, Photoshop tutorial, you can go completely through the process of making whatever you've made, and then say if you want the finished PSD, go to my blog, download it there. Same thing with the video editing, except for with the effect. Same thing with the song. You can upload like a 30-second clip and say you want the full song. Go to my blog, download there. That's a great way to use YouTube. It's a ton of free traffic. You just upload your video, make sure your keywords are related to whatever you're trying to give out, and people will eventually find it and eventually make you some money. Another way, which is generally faster, is to sign up for internet forums. Most of them allow you to have a signature, which is basically every time you post, it shows up. Have a link to your blog there, have a link to your YouTube there as well. And then make sure that the forum is within your niche market there. So if yours is about making money online, go to an internet marketing forum. If yours is about dog training, go to a dog training forum. If yours is about Photoshop, go to a Photoshop forum. It's not rocket science. So yeah, just do that. Start posting high quality posts. Don't go around spamming, because then no one's going to click your stuff. If you post in a dog training forum, you're like, oh yeah, dog training, yeah, I've been doing it for years. I usually do X, Y, and Z when training my dogs, blah, blah, blah. Don't give away everything that you know, but, post some high quality stuff and make people say, wow, this guy's knowledgeable. Let's see what his blog's about. And then, they'll download your stuff. And after you've made 15 to 20 posts, you can also just make a post on there and be like, hey, I wrote this awesome book. It's free to download. If you want to check it out, it's, on my blog, blah, blah, blah. So yeah, those are a bunch of different ways to get started with CPA marketing. Hopefully this video was helpful, and hopefully you can start earning some money. So check out my website, www.imarketingforum.net, if you're interested in making money online, because there are a ton of different methods there, and there's a ton of awesome programs and books to download for free, which will definitely help you start earning. That's about it. The description should contain any links that you need or I may have mentioned in this video, so check that out and make sure you didn't miss anything. Hopefully I covered everything, and it's 3:10 in the morning, so I'm going to go to sleep.